Sit tight.
Oddly hypnotized.
Can you hit stop on that TV here? I'll stand back for you.
Yeah.
I'll stand back for you. Bye, I should stand back for you. I'm sorry, that's all you. That's all you. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Where does this need to go?
No idea. Where's that?
Here's all set. I'd say just stick it by the TV.
Yeah. We're missing one. Sorry. Oh, you're gonna be playing Marsh? Yeah.
And we're back. And I just want to remind everyone that we're donating for Doctors Without Borders, a humanitarian organization to provide medical relief to people who might not otherwise be able to get it. Really simple stuff that we take for granted, like measles, malaria, stuff that's really cheap to get vaccinations for, and yet some people in some parts of the world simply can't get it. They do that. So it's a really good cause, and it's definitely worthwhile to donate. We're setting up for the next game right now, which will be Castlevania. We're starting the Castlevania block right now. It'll be Marsh on Harmony of Dissonance to start things off. And I do believe that we met that donation incentive for the... Oh yeah, we met that. So we met the donation incentive for the maximum any % run. So we'll have a nice glitchy run that you can look forward to. Also, we have a bid war going on that is right after this game, and this is a pretty short game. This is half an hour long. I don't know if the maximum any % affects that or not.
Not much.
Not much? Okay, so we have about half an hour left for this donation war for the DS Castlevanias. And I'm going to refresh right now so we can get an update on that. But the three choices are Order of Ecclesia, Dawn of Sorrow, and Portrait of Ruin are the three choices for that. We have had a lot of donations for this. We had about 1,700 for Order of Ecclesia, and then the Yeti came in with their daily donation for the shirts and sniped Dawn of Sorrow. So it's been pretty close. I'm refreshing it right now to see exactly where we stand, but before I refreshed it was $22.50 for Order of Ecclesia, so that's still ahead with $1,900 for Dawn of Sorrow. And Portrait of Ruin, unfortunately, is pretty far back with $274. Again, you have about half an hour to do that. By the end of this game, we'll have to lock that in because we'll need to actually do it.
I think that should have been possible.
Okay, refreshing didn't change much. That's about where they are right now.
Wait, are we licensed to use that?
I don't know. I've been told it's one of my
Oh, okay.
all one of them.
Looks like we're getting ready to start here.
Alright, ready, set, go.
You say ready, and yet I don't think the game's ready, actually. So this game is a little bit, you could say, broken. So how do you even explain this? This is Max Sim, this is how you play it, right?
I don't know where to begin with this. So this boss, if I hit him 3 times, he'll split up into a bunch of bats. Unless I wait for him to do this fire attack, then after this fire attack, he does this drill attack. And during this drill attack, he does not split up. So I wait for the drill attack, then use my super attack, which does the most damage out of any of my attacks. Oh, I started that late, and that could be interesting. No, he's gonna split, yeah. So I started that super really late. Okay, luckily I didn't have to go through more than 1 extra phase. I'm not gonna save there, I just need to refill my HP. All that does is switch castles for me. And that's important because either way I'd be doing the same zip in this room, but I need to end up in a specific castle so that I fight the right boss.
So I guess we should at least get kind of an explanation for this. There's this thing in the game called lip launch, where if you're backdashing and jumping off a ledge, at the right timing, then you just get launched way far back instead of just backdash.
If you walk away from a ledge, then stop moving so that you start to decelerate. The game treats that as acceleration in the other direction, and if you backdash during that, because it immediately gives you speed in that direction, but you're still accelerating in that direction, you just continue to accelerate, and you can use an attack to freeze that acceleration value. So you just build speed really fast.
So you just go so fast, you just fly through walls.
Oh, okay, that was weird. So I didn't mean to save on that last one. This is where I was supposed to save.
As for where the zips go, the game's map seems to just be weird. I can't really put together how the map's connected, because if you just take a natural route through the game, like, none of these rooms are close to each other.
No. I can show you the map at some point. After this boss, maybe. Oh. Okay. I'm a little off-centered, so I might not hit him as much as I want to. Late. Okay. As long as he doesn't start to close up before that second super, I'm mostly okay. Ooh, I didn't kill him. Okay, one hit. That's fine. Generally, you want to kill with a super because the animation to end the super wastes time otherwise. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit. Nice.
You guys are on points there.
Yeah, they are. I'm saving here because it's possible for me to miss on this next zip. This zip's pretty hard because there's not a lot of space between this and the wall. And as soon as I go up this room, I'm going to go up one room and then I have to slide out of the wall immediately. Otherwise, I'm going to keep... Okay, we're good.
So now you're just in the other skeleton cave?
Yep. Right, I should probably say the category I'm doing is all bosses, which is how you're normally supposed to kill all the bosses as maximum in order to unlock the final boss.
But you'll see an 80%, and as you can probably tell by how this route goes, you don't need to really do much.
Okay, that's good. This should kill him. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to use a super on the first two phases because the third phase has a special attack that lets him sit still and take hits like crazy. He's going to go invincible for a bit. Okay. Dodge this. Nice! Nice! Screw you. One hit. It's always one hit. So one of the fastest ways to do damage is the crouch attack because you can just spam it. He didn't do his laser attack. I need him to do his laser attack because he just sits still. Please do. Okay. So if he does that from the start, I can just sit there and spam attacks until he dies. Yeah. And then for general movement, obviously, I can dash pretty much anywhere. Well, everywhere. When I'm in the air, I jumped early there. I can do dive kicks, which is slightly faster, but it's not worth like just jumping purely to dive kick. It's more of if you're already in the air, do it.
If you're doing like turbo dive kick.
Well, great.
Yeah, that's a rough spot.
You're invincible when you're doing that space jump, so I did it. I'm gonna see if I can get this zip here. I didn't. That one's kind of random, so I'm not gonna give it too many tries. By which I mean I gave it one. So now I'm gonna zip up here. This just skips climbing that area. It's a little faster. It might switch castles too. I don't remember. Oh, so map. Yeah, roughly. Oh, speaking of which, okay, I got it. I do actually have to make sure that I got a specific warp during one of the zips. Okay. So this boss, it's really important that I hit my supers, otherwise I will die. I'm not sure. This could be bad. Okay, I dodged it. That's okay, I just need to wait. I'm not where I want to be. Wow, okay. That was a critical. That's probably why that killed. So right now I have the Death Warp, which is tricky. Basically, Oh, I did that wrong. Basically, between like every set of rooms, there's like one spot that takes you to a slightly different place. I don't think I got that. No, I didn't. Alright. So I need to hit that, then immediately turn to the right so that instead of getting locked out of Death's room, I enter it. It's weird. You'll sort of see it. That's not right. I can't tell. There we go. That wasn't bad. I got kind of lucky with where that hit.
This is like one of the weirdest deaths in the game.
Okay, this is the right attack. I need to super. I don't have MP. Okay. Well, that happened.
You have hearts.
I need to save all of those. So, I don't have it because I failed that. Yeah, this fight's annoying when you can't just use supers on this phase. Oh no. Okay.
Well, you can super the worm, I guess.
That's still slower.
Oh, okay.
For the worm, I'm just gonna hop on his back and hit him in the face. Alright, I shouldn't need to heal now. After every boss, they drop an orb that'll refill my HP and MP if I want, but it's usually not necessary. Okay. Right. That's the other room where there's only 2. Luckily, there's a save room in just a few more rooms, so... Yeah, so like I said, you're invincible when you're doing the space jump thing, so I use that to get... Oh, I don't need to attack there.
Yeah, I always feel I have to get the alternate characters like way more power than necessary.
Yeah. That's true. So the boss... That thing that just got destroyed is called a Revenge Armor. You don't actually fight it ever.
Well, you fought it earlier, didn't you?
No?
Oh, I thought something that looked like it.
That was a living armor.
Whatever.
Huge difference, Rom. Come on. Oh, please. Please. This is bad if it doesn't kill. This is really bad. He's gonna do his tickle attack.
Now you actually have to like fight him.
Okay. I'm gonna take this orb for safety. I shouldn't get hit, but yeah, if I take this orb, I don't need to go back to the save room, so I'm just gonna do that. Which actually might be faster overall. I don't know. So this is one of the only times I actually use one of these to switch castles, which is how you're supposed to do it. Usually I'll just warp somewhere, or zip somewhere rather. I think it's this way? Yeah. Okay, that worked. Right. You can just run right under those scarecrows. This is the golem, yeah. Okay. I don't like that I missed. Okay, he used the... If he jumps, then... Oh, geez, that was a... Okay, that was a nice super. Super? Okay. Yeah. I probably could have gotten away with not using that super at all, but I'm still going to heal before Merman anyway, because I prefer to have 2 supers there. This is another one that's not really consistent, but I have to go for this one. I can't just give up on it.
Yeah, are you going to the aqueduct now?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a huge time difference.
Oops. Alright, I don't need to save, but I do need to heal. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go.
All right. Let's see. We have $25 from Liam Cranny. This is my first GDQ and my first donation. It is worth every cent. Keep up the good work. $1 from Philip Bresiski. Greetings from Poland. I've almost spent $10 on you guys, but it was definitely worth it. Good luck on your speedruns. And thanks for all your donations. And $4 from Caleb Brown. Has anyone really been far even as decided to use even go want to do look more like? Yes, I get the joke. I'm tired. And let's see, we have $25 from Alexander Pup. $25 USD for the metric system.
Too far away.
From the metric system? Greetings from Europe.
This fight's weird.
And we have $5 from Neil van den Dickenberg. Now for some Dutch tongue twisters. De Kat Krabt de Krulin van de Trapp.
Ooh, I got it. Nice. Okay.
Then $20
I'm
from
definitely
Richard
taking
Lee.
this orb.
Oh, you have to fight the other phase, okay.
What other phase? I killed him. He doesn't actually have phases. It's just that you normally won't kill him before
Yeah,
you
before
finish.
he switches, yeah.
Oh, I got it. Nice. So that saves a fraction of it. It's not a big time, but whatever. It's fun.
Jumping is slower than zipping, that's about it.
Yeah, basically. I didn't get many hits, but I think 2 of them are criticals, so that's okay. I'm getting pretty good crit luck. Okay. There we go. Normally I'll fight him with only 1 super, but that's riskier.
So we have $20 from Richard Lee. Snagzor here. You did well with the German tongue twisters, but can you conquer the Chinese? Donation
yeah.
towards Reader's Choice if you succeed. Well, let's see. Gotta zoom in on this. 桌上有个盆，盆里有个瓶，碰碰碰，射平碰碰，
Best boss.
还是碰碰，平流浪，练流娘，流娘，练流浪，牛郎，年年，练
That was bad
云
luck.
阳。Yeah, these
I'll
are hard.
consider that
流
quite
娘，
sufficient
年
if they
年，
gave you
念
only the
牛郎。
characters and not actual like letters to read.
Crap. Okay, whatever. Slow kill, whatever. Oh no. He's too small to hit. What the hell? I'm gonna take the orb so the harpy doesn't kill me. Because that happened during practice. I don't want it to happen again. My goal is not to die here. Next up should be Legion, I believe.
Baby Legion. She already killed
Oh.
Papa Legion or Mommy Legion or
I killed Legion Corpse. This is Legion Saint.
whatever.
Let's see.
Okay, that was good. Ideally I want 2 of them to break. Oh god. Super! Yeah, you need a lot of luck for the super to really hit the orb because it's so small. Alright. I got pretty lucky with just the attacks afterwards. He stayed at a good height to hit him quickly. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be the first boss I try to do the damage glitch on. Basically, this is going to let me do damage every frame. Oop, okay. Nice.
There you go.
Okay, now... Oh, now I'm just going to hit him from here. Should only be a couple more hits. There we go, yeah. So basically, if I hit him with 2 different attacks on the same frame, and manage to hit him with a 3rd attack while one of the original attacks is still on screen, then the new attack will hit every frame.
Yeah.
As long as both the new attack and the original attack are both touching him.
I got like accounts for that being made possible with having a tower of numbers.
Yeah. So this is the second and last time that I switch castles properly. So this is a warp that I hit earlier during one of my zips, and this brings me straight to Pazuzu.
Such a cute name.
Yeah. Oh, I'm too close.
Adorable.
So the reason I lead off with crouch attacks there is to make it more likely that my 2 supers will kill. Jeez, that was a nice one. Yeah, I didn't even have to do a second one.
So now it's the Minotaurs?
Now it's the Minotaurs. These are definitely the hardest bosses I have to fight. So the first one I'm just gonna use a super on. The second one I won't have enough MP for it, so I'm gonna have to try to do the damage glitch. Which I'd rather not have to rely on, but that's my problem to deal with. Alright. I want him to go jump back one more time. I need a super. Okay.
Couldn't you just do the down kick and just statistically have him get knocked back enough to not matter?
If I kick and have him get knocked back, then he'll hit me because because his flail flails. Yeah.
Flails do.
Okay, we're good. So that's if I didn't do it that way, I'd have to basically go down that entire trip from after Pazuzu back to here. I'm not getting it. I'm gonna give it one more shot. No, that was bad.
You have free hit here.
He's still the most dangerous boss.
Yeah, so I mean, there's like a random chance that he gets knocked back.
I have plenty of health. Can I get a time check?
1858.
Alright, so this isn't going to be very good at all. But it will be deathless, so that's good. This is long. Then it's this way. Oh, I missed it, whatever.
I mean, you can get into Dracula's chamber without zipping? Holy crap.
Yeah, right? You have to kill all the bosses first. That's basically what defines this category, is that you do not zip to Dracula. Alright, so we'll see if I can get the damage glitch here. Oh, he moved the wrong way. Nice.
There we go.
Okay, now. Super, super, super. Thank you.
Castlevania inputs are finicky.
Yeah, I'm probably tapping up as I'm doing it.
So it's time when he grabs the orb.
Yeah, so now.
1957.
Alright.
Sub 20. I'll take it. Alright. So that's that. I don't want to know what the in-game time was. It should. Yeah, it still just has that last save. Any percent now? Yes, that got met?
Yeah.
That got met a long time ago.
Max
What am I
70%
talking
did get met, yes.
about? Okay. Alright. Ready?
Yep.
Set. Go. So this has the same start. Oh, nice.
Yes, just imagine all that tech and zipping you just saw except, 19 minutes shorter.
Oh.
Oh, hey, you
Huh.
missed. Cool.
Alright. That's
Yeah,
great.
You have to do like a dive kick in the wall right before you hit the top of the screen there to go somewhere else.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, whatever.
I dashed too quick on the roof, so I wasn't far enough to the left to slide out. Good start.
Yeah, I mean this I've never seen anybody like actually try and do this in kind of a marathon setting.
So I'm saving here in case I miss this next part.
I always see it's the same people doing like resets ad nauseum.
Hey.
Hey, you got it.
Sounds good.
All right, now I just have to not screw this
Yeah,
up.
this bird.
Got it.
Got it. There you go. So Dracula's chamber reached a little bit quicker than last time.
Just a little.
Yeah. So it has to reload the room there when you go in the elevator because I guess you didn't enter the right way for it to load.
I was in the wrong castle.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maxim is not supposed to ever be in that castle, in that spot.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not getting the damage, bitch.
There you
Oh, okay. I don't know how.
Nice.
All right. So time when I grab the orb.
Wait, I looked away for like 2 seconds and I was like,
Yes, that's it.
140 when you're tired. Like, gonna go get like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
That's true.
There's probably like a 1 minute flat.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess should I show Moon Juice? Or should I
Yeah,
not?
go
Okay.
for it. I'll set up the DS. Thing.
Yeah, you set that up. I'll show off Moon Juiced. So Moon Juiced is a name for an interesting, 114, for an interesting set of glitches that ultimately will just crash the game. So this also starts by just going up here. Nice. Good start.
We're also gonna put the audio thing. That's hard. I just need to figure out where.
Oh, too low, too low. So what I'm trying to do is hit the exact corner of that screen, and that'll take me to a very different location than if I hit either the bottom or the left. There we go. So you may have seen it very briefly, but I was inside the Talos boss fight, and then immediately left. So looks normal. My slide is a little messed up right now. Stops after 1 pixel. This victory armor didn't quite load right. Little messed up. Can't hurt me. I can still kill him. This bomber armor, he loaded properly. His attacks go just fine. Still can't hurt me. Screen doesn't change. Still stuff in those candles. I can't go upwards. And of course, I will just fall infinitely, which is what I want to do. So this will take about 30 seconds, and then it'll give me a game over. But because I didn't actually die, and it just cut me straight to a game over, I'm still going to be able to pause, even though I'm going to be in the main menu. So I'm going to be able to do a few fun things. Eventually. There we go. So the first thing I'm going to do...
Okay, you're right. I also put the update the picture for
The game's not actually frozen right now, it's just paused. If I try to unpause, it will just continue to the main menu screen. But if I wait until the normal... So I just waited, what I did was I waited until it would normally time out on this screen and just reset itself back to the intro cutscene. So now, if I unpause, it'll do that automatically. So now I can continue to here, and if I press the start button in order to select this, and it looks like it freezes, but I can just unpause it, pause it, unpause it, pause it, unpause it. So now the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start up a juice file, and when I skip this cutscene, giant moon. So, game's crashed, I can't do anything, and they're still setting up. Alright, well, that is everything you need to care about in Harmony of Dissonance, other than Simon Bosch Rush, but I'm not doing that, so.
So, for the next run, I believe we're starting in on a new block of prize, or rather, we have already had a new block of prizes for the whole Castlevania block. We have the Alucard and Dracula figurines from People Play Games, and if you donate $10 or more, you're in the running for that. You can also donate $5 or more for the Carry print. And that's all up until the end of Castlevania 64. And if you go to the tracker, you can see links to see images of both of those. So donate $5 or more or $10 or more to be in the running to win one of those prizes. Alright, and I'll go through some more donation comments. I'm sure you guys noticed, but I had to clear out all the Dr. Mario comments a while back, so sorry about that. When the game is no longer relevant, we're starting to clear them out when it's going a little faster, just to kind of get through them and try to read more. And I will probably have to do that for some of the ones for the run that just happened as well. But I'm trying to get through as many as I can. So I have another $10 from Mike David Seeliger. $10 for killing the animals, and reader, please say again, Fisher's Fritz, fished, frish, fish. And let's see. $5 from Tobias Palm, who says, "What is a man but a huge pile of pickles? Castlevania block hype." Huge shoutouts to Mapler, who taught me many a trick with Maxim. And will we see a sub 17 time?
I'll take that.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably going to open my DS most.
And we have $25 from Ryan Aldridge to whatever ROM Scout chooses. And he's already said he would choose low percent Super Metroid, right? Yep, so all donations for ROM Scout's choice are going to go towards that. Let's see. Are we getting set up?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Okay.
He's just cropping this.
I'm gonna use the other layout because there's.
Are we gonna get it up on the TV here?
You should be able to if you just turn it on.
Alright, so we have another $10 from Jacob Neighborhouse. This is my 4th GDQ, 2nd time donating, and 1st time with a comment. Since my family is going to be on a cruise this week, I opted to stay home and leave this up on the television. Donating $10 for the stupid hilarity that is Fuzzface. We have a $10 donation. Super excited that SGDQ is here, but it feels like it's going by so fast. Please put this towards Spike Dancing Thriller.
Can you get autograph is that?
And let's see. We have $10 from Matthew Martin, throwing down 10 more. Hopefully get some of that castle loot. Keep up the good work. What about a speedrun of that multiplayer Xbox Castlevania next year?
We actually had that first time.
Yep, so we had that last year. I don't know if we'll have it again, but I'm sure someone will suggest it at some point. $10 from Christian Green, my first time donating ever, certainly not my last.
Yeah.
This is the best way to run a charity, and I'm proud to be a part of it. Tell the runner to answer me this. What is a man? I think that's at Mapler.
I assume that's a miserable pile of tickets, or the total, and or
Yeah,
something that one time
Well, like in the morning too, like,
Another $57 donation to make Spike dance. I think we're going to meet that pretty quickly. But remember, that has to be met by the end of the Castlevania block, which is coming up. Let's see, we have the DS Castlevania, which is next, and the estimate for that is 120. And then we have the Castlevania 64 after that by Cosmo, and the estimate for that is 110. So you have 2.5 hours if you want to get in to make Spike dance.